Y'all better stop messing with Peach and her babies. Then people is telling y'all over and over again online. They say stop messing with Peach, stop messing with them babies. They say the babies is off limits. What's up, y'all? So welcome to my channel. This is me, T with Becca B. And I just hope that you guys enjoy my content. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Because yes, I am begging for subscribers and I'm also begging for likes too. Because I feel like I give out some good content, right? Okay. And the more I do, the better I'm going to get. So the more y'all like, the more I'm going to do. The more y'all watch, the more I'm going to do. So, with that being said, let's get on with the get on, okay? So, we all know Peach broke the internet with her posting them twins. And I Peach know what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. She did it on purpose. She did it because she wants to make a bag, you know? And I mean, I understand the concept, but at the same time, Peach, you putting your kids in the middle of all of this, and they're innocent. They're not even of age to even ask. They're not even of age to consent, ask any of that. So it's like it's not fair to the babies. It's not, because you're getting a whole bag on their head, and people is just dragging them. People talking about them babies, and but then people are also saying, well, Peach, you talk about everybody else's kids, so. And honestly, I believe that the way Peach is looking at it, Peach knows that it all goes with the, it all goes with the territory. She knows that her skin is thick enough to deal with all this. Just know y'all ain't stopping nothing. Y'all ain't stopping that bag. Trust me, you ain't. Mm-mm. You talk about them kids all you want. You call them whatever you want to call them. You ain't stopping her bag. She gonna keep posting them twins. She gonna keep giving y'all something to talk about, because that's just Peach. We know how she is, and it don't matter. It's just gonna be casualties involved. There are casualties in war. I guess in Peach's world, there are casualties in her world. It's gonna be some casualties, right? When I say they was mad, they were mad. And Facebook, Facebook is tripping too, because it's like you got different people saying different things on the different apps. And it's like the people on YouTube, they're all in her comments like, "You're an awesome mom, Peach. We love you." The people on Facebook, they like, "Boo, Peach, we don't love you." And TikTok is kind of like a mixture. It's a mixture on TikTok. Some people saying leave her alone. Some people saying whatever. But I wanted to go over a few TikToks that I have found. So let's do that. Let's do that.
Somebody say Peach McIntyre twins look like Shorty. South Park Shorty.
South
Y'all know
Park
Shorty, the
Shorty.
lady that be on here. I think she from Texas, and I like Shorty. But listen, I don't understand how y'all could talk about people, children. Children supposed to be
And
our
Peach talk about
kids,
other people's kids
okay?
too. So I
Come
guess
on,
I don't,
y'all
I
say
don't
whatever
know.
y'all want to say about Peach, but y'all do know that God don't sleep. Y'all, what if y'all about to have a baby? What if y'all, got children and something fall back on y'all children? I understand that Peach might not be our cup of tea, and we could sit and say whatever we want to say about Peach. But y'all, when it come down to them churn, y'all better stop playing. I couldn't do nothing like that. I'd be too scared of what God gonna do to me. I'm serious. You call your friend girl, talk to them, but y'all sitting there writing all that stuff up under them posts because we all shoo a little bit. It's no sense of lying. We shouldn't do it, but we do it. But for y'all to go up under them and say the things that y'all saying, I was about to read some of the comments out, but I'm not even gonna do it. And let me just say this about Peach. I had to ask my husband, am I tripping? If you had this video up almost 24 hours ago, it has a lot of views and a lot of comments. And 75% of those comments are bad, horrible, Peach. Why don't you just turn the comments off? Like at some point, you don't feel bad that people talking about your children? Is the money that important? I would have been turned them comments off. I'm not saying hide your children. It is what it is. I'm not saying hide them. Them your kids, them your babies. They beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But for to have somebody talking about my children, I know she reading them comments. They going in. If y'all haven't seen it, it's on Facebook. I'm not even gonna repeat the things that they say. I stayed in the comments, I know, a good 15, 20 minutes reading what people were saying about this lady babies. The Peach could take that down. If not take the let me not say that, because I don't want nobody to feel like she need to hide her children, but she need to turn the comments off. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed, J Lo.
Okay, so that was kind of so yeah, I understand what she's saying. Do you feel like Pete should remove the post? I mean, do y'all think she should remove it because but then I mean, if she removes it, will she get the money? I guess because I mean, she already has like over 10K, way more than that views. I mean, taking it down, is that really an option at this point? She knew what she was doing. So it did what it was supposed to do. It understood the assignment. So taking it down, I don't know. But let's see what this fella got to say.
A time where you forget what you said about other people's kids, and then something gonna happen to your kid, and you gonna ask God why. But just sit back and remember, y'all really gotta learn to keep kids out of grown people beef. I don't care who I dislike, what problems we may have, they kids ain't done nothing to me. One thing about kids, them God people. See, grown people know better. Kids don't know no better, bro. So when you attack a kid, when you attack a kid character, when you attack a kid looks or the way they is, man, ain't nothing good gonna come to you from that. It's cool to have opinions, but some of y'all take y'all opinions too far and way too personal. Yeah, if I see a kid acting out of character or doing something they shouldn't be doing, I'm gonna have an opinion about it because that's just a man in me. That's just a father in me. But I never put my mouth on a helpless child, a child that can't speak for themselves, talk for themselves, and just sitting there minding their own business. I just can't do it. Some of y'all don't believe in karma. But let me tell you something about karma. It don't have to come today. It don't have to come tomorrow. It don't have to come next month, next year, 5 years. Karma hit you 10 years down the line. It's gonna come a time where you forget what you said about other people's kids. And then something gonna happen to your kid. And you gonna ask God why. But just
Why was other children not a part of your family?
Oh, this,
Because I
huh?
don't give a fuck about nobody sharing about mine. How about that? Screen record that. I don't give a fuck about nobody kids but mine. If I didn't push them out, fuck them.
What happened to kids being off limits? Behind me is the comment section of Peach McIntyre when she posted her twins video on the Booker. And when I tell you these people don't give a damn, I mean, I could just keep scrolling and scrolling. The shit gets worse and worse and worse. And don't get me wrong, I know Peaches. She did some foul shit. She said some foul things when she was pregnant with the twins. But y'all just open handedly just calling them kids ugly. That's a different type of heartless. I don't like that. Peaches, from me to you, babe, I think it's about time that you just don't post your kids on social media because you have a world full of people that genuinely feel like your kids is ugly. And I know don't really nothing phase you, but girl, them is your kids.
Know good and damn well that kids don't get a fully developed face until they at least 1, 2 years old. The way y'all in Peach comments reaching is crazy. Now I don't know if I'm swinging a little too hard on Facebook. Are y'all on the same side as me? But it seemed like these people was waiting to be able to say Peach kids was not so pleasant looking. They only got the face a mother could love. And a lot of people are like, oh, kids are off limits. And then a lot of people are like, oh, well, this is part of Peach karma. Like, Peach talk about everybody and anybody. Now, personally, I'm not even a big Peach fan because sometimes Peach just be reaching. But I also feel like you can't really say if a baby gonna be ugly and the baby ain't even 1 or 2 yet. Like these kids still be developing, like growing into their features, they looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all gonna call kids ugly and they ain't even like 7, 8 months yet? And that's just my take on it though. I really don't feel like they ugly. I feel like they honestly just growing into their looks. You know, they developing. And just because you had a baby, that don't mean that baby fully developed. They still have to grow into their looks. You know, y'all on there like, oh, they only got a face a mother could love. Like, why y'all in that lady comments twirling like that? Oh, and then one girl said, oh, this part of her karma. Like, I know you.
So this was a very interesting compilation. I felt like I put all of them together, and I wanted to just show you guys how different, how people were thinking so differently. You know what I'm saying? But yet all in the same, because they're still saying keep your mouth off of her kids, even though she has done everything that she's done. She said everything that she said. People are still willing to forgive, as we all are. That's how we do. That's how we are. We're like a big happy family. You know what I'm saying? We get mad at each other, talk about each other, we forgive each other. So now it's like, yeah, Peace done said this, she done said that, she done talked about this, she done whatever, but we just gonna forgive her because she our sister and we love her, I guess. I guess that's how y'all feeling. I don't know. But do y'all think she should like just do y'all think she should take it down? I mean, at this point, should she take the whole thing down, or should she just leave it up and let them go on? Or should she at least turn the comments off? Maybe she should just turn the comments off. Maybe that'll work. Let me know what y'all think down below. And thank y'all so much for watching. Oh, and I want to say this too. I hope you guys have been paying attention to my comment section, because I've been putting some very important information in there about something that I plan on doing at the end of June. So if you do not at least read the comments, leave a comment, go just drop it into the comment section. You know, I got another little opportunity, but to win some money. So drop in my comment, and I'll holler at y'all.